Coming up on this month's show, Executive Chef Mark Mastriner helps prepare us for the holidays. We also get an inside look at NCCC's Child Care Center, and Division Chair Kyle LeConte tells us more about the Arts and Media Division. But first, let's check out what's been happening on campus. The NCCC Wellness Center and the Human Services Club participated in the Walk With Me Day recently, a statewide initiative on college campuses to raise awareness of domestic violence. Students and college employees were invited to walk in this silent procession around the college campus to draw attention to the growing problem of domestic violence in our society. Kim Davidson tragically lost her own daughter to domestic violence and was on hand to provide a few words of warning to any women or men who might find themselves in a compromising relationship.
We really need to get this education out there to our kids at, middle school level, to start teaching our youth what healthy relationships are, because once they're in relationships, they think it's normal when it's not normal, because that's what they're in. And it's very likened to being brainwashed. When you're in it long enough, you think this is normal. It's not, but we need to break this cycle of abuse.
A welcome treat has arrived on campus for students and faculty. Tim Hortons is now serving NCCC. Over the past summer, the NCCC snack bar was remodeled to include a fully operational Tim Hortons. The store is open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., making it convenient for students and staff to satisfy their taste buds at any time. A smaller Tim Hortons counter also replaced the previous coffee shop located in D Building. Now, no matter what end of the building students find themselves, they can always grab a fresh, hot, and tasty cup of coffee. The Human Services Association held a month-long campaign in October to raise money for breast cancer research. All money that was collected will be donated to the American Cancer Society in honor of all NCCC faculty, staff, and students who have been affected by this awful disease. The club asked faculty to collect pennies in their classes. The Child Care Center on campus also participated by creating a wonderful display in the hallway. Niagara County has the highest cancer rate in Western New York, and every penny helps us come closer to finding a cure.
Stand up!
For 13 years, Lee Wallace led the athletics program at NCCC, but after recently retiring in August, that vital position of athletic director had to be filled. The college received 75 applications, and after diligent review, the ball was put in Bob McEwen's court to head up the athletics program. Bob McEwen is an alumni of NCCC and spent many years in various sports-related positions after graduating from college. He then went to work in the admissions office here at NCCC, but athletics was always in his heart, and he stayed busy coaching sports such as women's softball, women's basketball, and an assistant on the men's basketball team. To take the position of athletic director at NCCC has been a lifelong dream.
I am thrilled to be named the next athletic director at Niagara County Community College. It is an opportunity that I've honestly been waiting for my entire life, and it's finally here, and I'm thrilled. I'm very excited to be a part of the athletic department here at NCCC, and I'd like to thank NCCC President Dr. James Kleizak, Vice President Deeb, and the entire NCCC community for this tremendous opportunity. It's an exciting time at NCCC, and it's an exciting time for NCCC athletics. With the new Thunderwolves logo and the new mascot, which is on its way, I'm looking forward to working with the media, promoting our new look and our entire program. It's an honor for me to take over the program that was led by Lee Wallace for so many years. I hope to build off the solid foundation that he and the others before him have built and continue to move the program forward in the years to come. I am anxious to represent the NCCC Athletic Department both internally and in the public as much as I can. And I look forward to making NCCC a tremendous choice for student athletes, not only to get a fantastic education, but also realize that this is a great place to continue your playing career as well.
In November, NCCC hosted the annual Fall Open House. Interested students, both traditional and non-traditional, visited the college campus for 2 hours, taking tours and speaking with admissions representatives. Visitors were able to find out information on their favorite programs, learn more about NCCC's beautiful on-campus housing, and discuss financial aid with counselors. Student representatives helped guide families around the entire campus, and informational handouts were available on areas ranging from horticulture, e-learning, physical ed, digital audio production, and many, many more. Check out the NCCC website at niagaracc.suny.edu to find out when you can attend our next open house. World-renowned scientist and TV host Dr. Michio Kaku spoke to a packed auditorium at NCCC in November. Dr. Kaku is an internationally recognized authority in Einstein's unified field theory and host of the Science Channel's Sci-Fi Science program. Dr. Kaku is one of the most widely recognized figures in science in the world and holds the Henry Samat Chair in Theoretical Physics at the City University of New York. This is Dr. Kaku's second visit to NCCC in the past few years, and his ultimate goal is to complete Einstein's dream of a theory of everything. That would derive an equation perhaps no more than 1 inch long, which will summarize all the physical laws of the universe. He is also the co-founder of string field theory, a major branch of string theory, which is the leading candidate today for the theory of everything. Dr. Kaku's appearance was sponsored by the NCCC Student Life Department and funded by the Student Senate. Each year, NCCC's Veterans Club and Student Life Department present a ceremony in honor of our many veterans. The ceremony takes place the day before Veterans Day at the NCCC Veterans Memorial near the Route 31 entrance.
Today we had the annual Veterans Day ceremony. It's been going on since about the mid-1970s, and it's just a great way to honor all veterans, including student veterans here at the college. We have a student veteran who will speak on the differences from being in the military compared to being in school. We'll have a keynote speaker who's usually a veteran who has attended NCCC in the past or is a local veteran. We'll place a commemorative wreath on a monument here in the park and post colors and go through the whole deal. We had a great turnout. Couldn't ask for better. It was beautiful weather. A lot of people came out. A lot of faculty and staff and even students from the college came out, so it was nice. I think the ceremony has an absolute significant meaning to veterans everywhere. All veterans really appreciate any type of ceremony on Veterans Day. It really pays homage to those that have served and those that are serving right now, especially in Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's just a great way, even for people who aren't military, to see what it's all about, sort of, and get the feel for pride for our country.
They do such a wonderful job with the military coming in and the veterans speaking, and I think that hopefully it'll keep going for the forever, as long as I'm around at least. It just needs to be done every year, and I appreciate them doing that.
Our departments try to stay on the cutting edge of technology, a new project started by renowned composer David Kane.
The new class is really cool. It's hard to compare it to anything else because it's the first year it's happened. It started out being called the Laptop Ensemble, but due to the fact that we got all these really great musical instruments over the course of the past year, some hardware keyboards and workstations and K-oscillator pads and all sorts of really cool things, it's become a real hands-on for the students to actually experiment with new contemporary musical instruments and just try to get as much out of these things as they can. We try things, hopefully, that people don't usually do in their normal life or in their normal music making experiences, and just trying to explore the creativity aspect here and kind of force people to go beyond what they might normally consider to be a musical project, and to learn how to work with groups of people, because we have as many as 13 to 15, maybe sometimes a few more students in this class, and kind of learning to find your place in a group of people like that and make room for everybody. This class definitely on for January, and I'm sure the school plans on rolling with this one, and I certainly hope they do. It's just sort of starting to blossom right now, and the plan would be for this class, the Experimental Music Lab, to work with, hopefully, with the video department, work with the dance department, work with, just other sorts of performers, to kind of combine, get this multimedia thing happening.
On November 15th, the project was put into place with a performance that was open to the public. Niagara County Community College recently announced a new partnership with Freedom Run Winery on Lower Mountain Road in Lockport. NCCC President James Kleisik, along with Freedom Run Vice President Larry Manning, announced that 1 acre of land has been planted with 300 grapevines to be used by NCCC students enrolled in the winery operations and wine chemistry courses. The long-term goal is to produce wine under the Culinary Institute name to be used in that facility's restaurant and sold in the Culinary Institute wine boutique.
Larry Manning and the owners of Freedom Run Winery have agreed to lease 1 acre of the vineyard to NCCC for our winery operations program. The program will eventually be housed in the new Hospitality and Tourism Center in Niagara Falls. We're thrilled to be partners with Freedom Run in creating what we think is a very unique hands-on working lab for our students enrolled in the winery operations program.
Students enrolled in the winery program will be involved in every step of the process, including the planting, cultivating, harvesting, squeezing of the grapes, storage, bottling, and finally, distribution and sales.
The students are coming here at the winery to have some hands-on training. We planted Merlot and Chardonnay grapevines, and the students are responsible to help in the management of those vines, the care, the trimming, wire posting, pruning, all the way through, and then when the grapes are ready, they'll help harvest. They're really thrilled and just love the hands-on training, and they're seeing things and touching things that they've never experienced before. Keep the students in the area, have something here for them when they're done. They don't have to travel to other states to find work in the wine world.
The NCCC Gymnasium was the scene this month for the official unveiling of the new Thunderwolf mascot. There for the big night was Buffalo Bill great Steve Tasker, as well as professional Buffalo sports team mascots Billy Buffalo, Sabretooth, Buster Bison, and Rax of the Bandits. Among the invited guests were local dignitaries, elected officials, board of trustee and foundation members, NCCC coaches and athletes, and President James Kleisik for this exciting evening. The crowd waited in anticipation as Athletic Director Bob McEwen made the official announcement. Coming up, Mark Mastriner and Amanda Basara tempt our taste buds with some holiday treats.